All right, guys, well, it is actually the next day, and Presley's in school. It's the next day, and I'm determined to find this. As you can see here, I got my Garrett AT Pro. I have not used this thing in literal years. I had to get it out of storage unit. We have this deep fryer basket that I want to use to sift, the sand. And then we have, of course, the Garrett carrot. I just noticed I have a crack in it. Yeah, I just noticed that. This is pretty much a little metal detector. It's a pinpointer. In the metal detecting community, we call them Garrett carrots because, well, it's orange, it looks like a carrot, and it's made by Garrett. So yeah, we have the Garrett carrot, we have the little, this is a deep fryer basket. I'm just going to use it to sift the sand if I need to. And then yeah, the Garrett AT Pro. Like I said, I have not used this in a long time. The metal detecting laws in Kentucky are very, very strict about them because archeological stuff, Civil War. So there's not really many places that I know that you can metal detect. You need permission from, landowners, private land. I want to get right into it. My confidence is set pretty high. I truly do think I'll find it pretty quick because we know the rough area and where Presley lost it. Okay, I reviewed the footage. She went in this area off camera. And I was like, where did you take it off? And she's like, over here. And then she ended up saying over there. It was over in that area. I don't have to worry about over here or anything because she was mic'd up when she walked across in the video there. So if you are wondering what we are missing, it is this little magnetic piece right here. It says DJI on it. This is magnetic itself. So we have the little clip here. I'm just going to clip it. My shirt right here. So this little magnetic piece, it is it's metal. So my metal detector will be able to pick it up. I'll run it under like this and we'll get the number. I have not used this metal detector in a long time. I put batteries in it last night. I don't even remember how to even mess with the settings. We're going to do Pro Zero mode. I want to take this, throw it on the ground. Oh, that just covered up. That just covered up. I see it. And I want to see what number is going to come up when I go around it. You hear that? Well, I have the mic on me here. You guys hearing that? So we're getting a 80, like an 80. And it's very high pitched. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to take the little Garrett carrot, watch. See that? Like I said, it's a little metal detector, yeah. There it is. And well, this is not the one that we're looking for. This is my last one that I have. So we're going to reconnect the mic. So now you know what we're looking for. Put this on here. So what Presley did was, and I did not, yell at her. I told her, it's an accident, and it's not a big deal. What she did was, I said, to be fair, I did say, I need the mic, because I was talking to the camera, and the Presley was off in a distance. And I forgot she was mic'd up and I wasn't. And I was talking to the camera, it wasn't picking up. When that's Presley, I'm like, Presley, I need the mic so I can, do my outro. And this is what she would have done. She would have done this, which I don't blame her, She did this. She took it off, and then that magnet would have fell from inside the shirt down wherever, and we're going to find it. I think we're going to find it. I think so. I believe she's over here. Another thing, guys, we could actually find things. We could find coins from people playing volleyball. So it's not like, oh, that's the only thing in here. No, there's probably going to be some pop can tabs and I don't think. I don't think it's in there. I'm gonna go to where I believe she was. Cause I was here, and I was like, where did you take it off? I think she was over in this area. Another thing I want to note, as me and Presley was leaving, we were down the road, you know, leaving, there's people that came up here. And Presley's like, Dad, they're going to take it. And I'm like, Press, I think we'll be good. I don't think they got it, you know, but them running around and trampling around made sand cover it more and more and more. There's a chance we may not find it today, and if we don't, it is what it is. I'm getting something here, but I don't think that's it. But then again, she could have ran. Like when she plucked it off, it could have been stuck in her shirt and she ran, and then it could have fell out. That's like a nickel. That's like a nickel signal. I mean, why not do some actual detecting while we're out here? Why not? I just cut my nails yesterday too. I cut them really a little too short. My nails grow so fast. They do. Come on. I need my digger. See how deep the sand is though? No, I was saying in the video, I'm like, the sand is deep. Look at that. What is that? All right, so if we're going to do this, we need to do this the right way. Because, well, number one, my nails are seriously hurting. Like bad, like I said, I just cut my nails yesterday. Now I've put on some pounds since the last time I've worn this. We'll run these through. This is like a belt. It's not like an actual metal detecting belt. It's a belt that I found at Goodwill. I think it's for like kids football. I'm pretty sure that's actually what it is. That's why it's pretty tight on me either way. But this is what I used to wear. I found it at Goodwill, and it came with like little water bottles that were on the side and a little padding. I'm not going to use that obviously. But my digger is here. That is on upside down. I fix that. All right, so my digger will go like there. I don't know, it's fine. It'll work. And then my pinpointer will go here. I could actually use my regular belt. So yeah, what am I? I know, I do have a regular belt on that I could use. But I wanted this for when I wasn't like wearing like jean shorts or jeans. If I'm wearing like basketball shorts, that's why I wanted this. Okay, yeah, I think that definitely has something to do with the ground. What sound was coming off? What number was coming off that again? Was it 80?
Yeah, I think you said 80.
Okay, so that is noticeable. We hear that. That could be it. I want to dig this down just a little bit. Still. So 77, 78, and then that pitch, that tone. Okay, so I don't know if I could find that one that easy. Okay. So that pitch, that's a tone you just, there's specific tones when you're metal detecting where I like to scream out to you. Like silver is a high pitch, silver. Gold could be, see the thing about gold is, I think metal detectors, they vary, at least for this one. Gold is like in the 50s usually, and that's the same number as like pop can tabs, ring pulls. Okay, so we just do this until I hear that sound. What I should do is like, that is because of this. Okay. Because of that, I believe. Guys. Another thing, this does have a pinpointer on it, this detector. I hold down a button, then there's a dial. There's a bar that'll like go really high when I'm right over it. Now guys, I'm not saying this is it, because it may not be. Make sure you really get this. Maybe come over here. End up finding like a ring or something, be like, oh, stupid ring, and go throw it away. I wanted my magnet. I saw it. That was it, guys. That was it. That was it. Oh, man. That's it. That's it. Oh, man. And just to show you know that it truly is it, and I didn't like playing it. Ooh, don't want to lose that. Okay, I'm going to sit it right here. The other one right here. We got it. Like I said, I wasn't like upset with Presley. I was like kind of like, oh man, it sucks. But then content creator here, like content creator brain, I'm like, I could do a video on that. And we did it. So right here, so back it up some, like go out that way so we can see the whole, like go out that way. So Presley, I would say she was pretty accurate on where she said she thought she, you know, when she took it off. When I first asked her, well, what happened was I was standing over there and the camera was facing, so I was like this and the camera was facing this way and we were over there. And she came out of frame this way. I remember telling her like, hey, I need the mic, because she kept getting farther. And I'm like, I need the mic because it's cutting out. And I completely forgot that I wasn't wearing the mic, because I usually always have the mic. When I was editing, I just realized, I was really noticing like, oh yeah, I can't even hear me. Anyways, I asked her, I'm like, where did you take it off? I'm like, I need to know so I can just try to find it. And metal detector didn't come up in my head because I haven't used this thing in forever. It's not like I forgot I had it. And she's like, I think I was over here. So I went over there and looking, and I'm like, ah. And then it clicked in my head like, hey, I got metal detector, I can make content out of this. And I asked her again, I'm like, where was you at? And I think she said like, oh, maybe I was over here. And I'm like, oh, okay. I knew for a fact she wasn't like over there. That's why I came straight over here to look. We found it. That's all that matters. DJI. I know I could have bought this thing on eBay or Amazon, a knockoff, whatever, for like really cheap. So not a big deal at all. I told her, I'm like, oh, accidents happen. It's really not that big of a deal. But glad I found it. Got the little detector out. So yeah, Garrett Care. I really do want to do some metal detecting, guys, but like, they're really funny about it here, because archaeology, like they literally state, like you can't do no detecting in Daniel Boone National Forest, no National Forest stuff, no state parks. Even parks like out here, because this is not a state park, you'd have to get permission for it. Me personally, this has been documented in my video. I don't like getting a hold of people for permission. And I know that's what you need to do. Because remember that video years ago, Ty had Ty call, and he's like, the car's loud. He goes, it's loud. He's like, it's really loud near the car. Just make sure you don't call 911. So I told Ty to call the Findlay Police Department so that we could find out the metal detecting laws there, so no cop pulls up on us like they did on Brandon and I. Because Findlay has some pretty nice parks with some history to them. Come on, man. You gotta find something.
I copied it.
Okay.
Get into it. Hello, is this the Findlay Police Department? Me and my friend were wondering what the laws were on metal detecting parks, public parks. Okay. I mean, well, you know,
It's not allowed at all, or
we'd be looking around, and if anything comes up, we'll probably try to dig it out or something.
If not, if it's not allowed, that's fine.
If it's not allowed, it's fine.
We just want to know before we go and start.
Sorry, this car's loud. Can you repeat, please? Yeah. This car's loud. Can you repeat, please?
That was documented so long ago. But I just know, like, if I call, like, realistically, no city officials want holes in the ground. Because I know they're going to think the same cliche thought of, oh, they're just going to dig holes and there's going to be holes everywhere, dead grass and all that. And you guys know, past videos, I always take care of, the holes, but I don't expect them to know that. So I already know it's going to be a pretty much no. So I'm not even going to bother contacting. Now this on the other hand, I don't care. I knew, I'm coming here, I'm going to do it. It's sand. I'm not destroying no grass, it's sand. And I'm literally trying to find something, so. And it was documented that I lost it, so. I was gonna come here, I'm not asking permission for that. But yeah, I'm not gonna be doing helicopter. I'm glad I found it, my confidence was high because I pretty much knew I was gonna find it. Because the metal detector, as long as you have a decent one. I remember the Bounty Hunter Tracker 4. I don't miss that thing. It was okay. For a beginner, it really wasn't bad. I still get views on that video to this day. People watch that video. So, I don't know. I'm glad I found it. I kind of knew I was going to find it. That's why I had the confidence, I'm going to find it. As long as you have, the stuff, and like I said, I needed to do a test and find out what this was going to come up as. Luckily, I had a spare. Well, it's just, none of this really matters to you guys, but yeah, I have a mic kit, DJI Mic Minis, and you get 2 of them. That's why I have the other one. So I'm glad I had this to be able to throw it down and get the test numbers and listen to it. So that's what really saved it, because if I wasn't able to do a test ring and find out what it would have come up as, I would have probably dug that here and that, but I don't know. That's going to wrap it up for this one, guys. I don't know if I want to add this. This will probably be its own video, I think. It's kind of long. I don't think I want to add it at the end of that one. Presley was babbling. I gave Presley the camera in that one video. I just let her have it. That's why I had her mic'd up. And I let her watch. I'm like, listen, it's, you do your thing, because she wants her own channel. We're not ready for that yet. But I told her, I'm like, here you go. And so if you guys want to check that video out, I'll link it here at the end. But yeah, I'm glad I found it. Glad to get out and do a little metal detecting, even though, I didn't do much. But that's going to wrap it up for this one, guys. I will catch you guys in the next video.